Yachts and boats, commercial marine, high-performance boats. Yep, we've gone boating. Arrowhead Marine Insurance, available coast to coast.
In words seldom uttered by PC insurance executives, Chartis CEO Peter Hancock at the recent Professional Liability Underwriting Society meeting in New York praised Regulators and the Plaintiffs bar. He then spoke with Insurance Journal's Andy Simpson to explain how he sees these players as partners with the insurance industry and working to make the world a safer place.
Well, I think the concept of making the world a safer place is at the heart of what the purpose of insurance is. And at Chartis, we insure everything from cows to satellites and everything in between. And this concept of making the world a safer place, I believe, works at all these levels. So whether we're talking about promoting better driving habits by penalizing bad drivers with higher premium, or making them uninsurable, rewarding good drivers, or whether it's rewarding good workplace practices in our workers' comp, or whether it's rewarding good construction techniques in terms of lower premiums for property insurance, or in the case of aviation, better safety standards in airline management and the construction of aircraft. So this concept, I think, really permeates the industry. That being said, there's a whole host of regulations around safety in the simplest form on driving, seatbelt regulations, drink driving, speed limits, and so on. So it's the combination of insurance, which uses the rich data and ever-changing data to adapt policy form and price to induce safer behavior, that is complementary to regulation, which necessarily is more simple and changes slower in response to changing behavior in society. And the Plaintiffs bar, I believe, identifies unsafe practices very effectively over the long run. In the short term, it's expensive to litigate, but if there's an ultimate search for the truth of what business practices are unsafe, what product manufacturing techniques are unsafe, that's a benefit to society. And so I see all three of these as working in a complementary way to make the world a safer place. And I think that a healthy interaction between them certainly is a good thing. And then finally, from a regulatory point of view, we're in the business of making long-term promises. And so ensuring that the integrity of our balance sheets are such that we can meet those promises is essential to address the fear that we won't be there when people need us most. We have 9,000 claims professionals around the world to respond to people at their moment of greatest need. They need to be sure that we have a strong balance sheet behind them to honor our claims. And so regulation ensures that all insurers are held to a high standard of capital sufficiency to meet those promises.